darling, it's 6:33. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is, and let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. Energy is really low, lower than we have felt in a while. How are you surviving this 3D world now that you are awakened? And even those of us that are living on 4D are feeling the tug from this energy. It's kind of like a little child that keeps pulling on your pant leg, and it's just kind of annoying. And you are seeing the tricks and the illusion of the children or children's souls. Don't allow this energy to drag you down. This line here is 20 hertz. This line here, maybe this is 12, mostly at 14 hertz. Up here, this is just above 8. So this is probably exactly right on cue for 7.83. And then we have this energy coming down vertically. It is a higher frequency. There is white in there. It's a high frequency because of the way it graphs. But overall, it's really blue. It's really low frequency. Even on the Kumiana, there hasn't been much happening. Where we are right now over here, there is an influx of energy coming in as we speak. So curious to see how strong this gets. And here it is a little bit closer. And it does peak at almost 30 hertz right here, 30 hertz. So things are happening. Things are happening. If you are noticing in these lower frequencies that your energy is just being drugged down, you are awake enough now to know when it is time for you to step back or when it is time for you to hit the accelerator. You absolutely can differentiate the two now. How you feel is very real, and it very much matters. If you need to take time to adjust your frequency, please do. Please take the time. You can always return to what you were doing when you return. It is okay to take a pause in action. And honestly, where we are, just beginning Mercury Retrograde in the middle of eclipse season, this is a really good time to take a pause and reevaluate some things. Now we are already beginning to feel the pull of the full moon total lunar eclipse happening on the 3rd. And I get the sense that the graph is so calm because it is ramping up for something huge that will happen during the eclipse. But that has yet to be seen, obviously. If you think back to the new moon eclipse that we had a couple of weeks ago, during the eclipse or right after, we did have high frequency energy. I think it's actually the last time we had high frequency energy on the ground in huge bands. Now we are very much in a void space. This is the space where all things are created, where rebirth, where transformation happens, but it is also where irritability comes in, disconnected comes in, and an overall sense of impatience. You feel the next chapter already. You know what's coming. You feel it, but it's not here yet, and you begin to get really frustrated. Be patient. You have the ability to relax, to control how you are reacting and how you're feeling for the most part. This is your waiting period, and it is as important, if not more important, than what is on its way. This is part of the process. You are still progressing, still clearing out whatever is needed to make room for all of this new to come in. So use this time to let go of the past once and for all. Be done with it. Close the book, lock it up. You don't need to reopen it. You've already done all you need to in that book. And surrender to the changes and the shifts in life. Stop fighting the current and hold on. Seek out all of the little glimmers throughout the day. They are there if you take the time to recognize them. Spirit says, destiny, right on track, moving as planned. Soon you'll arrive at the station. And then Spirit showed me a steam train blowing its whistle and like steam everywhere. And a steam train whistle does actually hold a deep spiritual significance, divine calling, a warning, a gathering. It represents the voice of God or Holy Spirit, the divine, whatever that is for you, as a wake up call and urging you to continue to move forward towards your destiny. So here are some key and here, let me get out of the way. Here are some more key meetings, but basically you're on the right path. Keep going. And a train being surrounded by steam represents a rapid, unstoppable personal transformation, forward momentum, and the purification of your path. Breaking through limitations with the surrounding steam acting as a cloud of witnessing or divine clearing of old energy to make way for new opportunities. Here are more meanings. Let me get out of the way. Here are more meanings. You can pause for that. Most notably, alignment with destiny. So I'm sure you've come to see now everything has a purpose, everything is connected, and it is important to keep your bubble as peaceful, as joyful as you can in this human experience. You don't have to let external sludge interfere with your frequency. The only way that happens is if you allow it to happen. Just as a little bit of housekeeping, being that the message today was notice your frequency, I'm going to take a very brief break from the deep dive we're doing on Looking Glass. I felt very weird yesterday after talking about it. Is it a coincidence? No, because I don't believe in that. So we'll jump back in, but I need a break. So I'm going to continue to post about the auras today, working through the aura colors. But I do enjoy the rabbit hole with you guys. We just need a pause because the energy's getting weird. Take care of yourself, drink plenty of water, and I hope you have a wonderful day.